Welcome, beautiful soul family. What is going on, beautiful viewers? I hope you are amazing. I'm sending you guys some healing vibes and some good energy. All right, let's get into this collective message. If you have clicked on this video, there is a message for you. Trust that you were brought here by the higher beings, by the ancestors. All right, this is collective energy for you. This is timeless and it's all signs. All right, so messages for the viewers, the beautiful soul family, for the collective consciousness. If you're new here, my name is Taylor, intuitive energy reader. Keep seeing that Four of Swords. All right, so it may have been a time of really laying low, needing to kind of kick out the outside world. Tends to really alter our minds, all the different perspectives, all the different thoughts and everything. So if you've been through a challenging time, or you've been through a time of just a really busy mind energy, if you've been like, there's been a lot of different conversations, been a lot of different opinions, All right, Five of Swords. Yeah, Swords again. So Swords is air energy. It's mind, thoughts, ideas. So this is the Five. The Five is that change card. That how to look at something one way or the other. This is right in between. This is the energy of all of the different conflicts around, all of the different opinions. I feel like all of these swords represent somebody's thoughts, somebody's ideas, somebody's perspective. All right. And there is, it's always good to take in other people's ways of looking at something, in conversations, and but don't let it impact you to the point of feeling like your mind is either defeated and it's kind of like swirling around with all these different ideas. This is not defeating yourself, your mind. There is no fight with the sword energy. It always feels like there's conflict, mental conflict. But this is an overactive mind, and then feeling like needing to fight or flight kind of energy. We have on the bottom the sun. The sun, yeah, this is all about self-expression, being youthful, the joy, the things that are just make you happy, right? It's like those pleasant moments and being yourself. So this is standing on guard. I really feel like this. Having half truths. This could be sometimes when we put so much mental thought into other people's ideas, we end up actually not winning or losing. There is no winner in this battle. I feel like it is just kind of cutting to the point of things, like cutting edge kind of truths, where saying things just out of being cruel almost, So I feel like this is wanting you to just to not defeat yourself in these wars. I feel like that Four of Swords, when I was shuffling, I kept seeing that Four of Swords. So this is a time where 5 and 5, look at that, the Five of Cups, where a defeat, it's not winning at all costs. When you look back, Five of Cups, it's regret. So you may be sitting in regret over a conversation, over an argument. This could have been a battle, a fight that you, at first it feels like somebody won, but it's almost like losing. It's winning at all costs and then you lose at all costs. too sharp of a tongue, you know, mental exhaustion. And it's like just defeating yourself. You're just beating yourself up. The battle is within with the Five of Swords. And the Five of Cups is that Scorpio energy, looking at regret, loss, you know, looking at something of the past, you know, looking at an argument. So I see this as needing to change the emotional outcome of this is not going to change by the more you sit there and ponder on it and looking at those cups that have been spilt. And I feel like it's an argument when you get really heated, you know, you say things you don't mean. So now and then kind of like looking at the past and regretting it. And then we have the Hangman. So what was the purpose of the universe showing you that there was a message in this? There was something to grow, especially with that the 5 double fives. So there was some kind of message here to, in those uncomfortable times, there is not need to burn those bridges with people that when you say things that you'll never come back from, or others say things to you that you can't come back from, in order just to win an argument or you know what I mean, a fight. Where words come flying out. It's the whole point of these uncomfortable truths, you know, isn't meant to keep you in regret and hold your emotion and over kind of in that mental stimulation of where did it go wrong. I feel like this is just the purpose to learn a lesson, to what was it to gain? Well, to next time, it's not about winning at all costs. It's not about, sometimes when we say things that we wish we could take back, and then to hold yourself in that place of loss is to continually keeping your mind mentally stuck on something you cannot change. It's already happened. But what you can change, and again, what you can change is the next outcome. Look at this as an opportunity, not what have you done wrong and to punish you, but to see what you're not seeing yet is the future, is the coming, is this Hangman, Pisces energy, intuition. It's knowing those things before they happen. So it's almost like you have given this uncomfortable truth is so that you can remove this pattern and amplify it for the next time that it's not all in that glory of saying the worst thing possible and to win that battle at the time being, but it's to grow and change and to see that these are opportunities to grow and to understand life a little bit differently, to not be stuck in the past, the thoughts, the memories, and to go over them in your head. But next time, this was a chance that those things happen so that you can see the pathway that the universe is trying to show you. So this is a challenge for you to grow. This is a challenge for you to grow in those uncomfortable times, and to see that when life does get the best of you and feel like not keep knocking you down, there is something that is needing to change, or something that you're needing to see, something that you're needing to, and I feel like it's something to do with conversation. It's something to do with a perspective, looking at a perspective differently, looking at something that needs to transform, that there is still the success in learning from your mistakes. Okay. And exactly. The sun never stops shining. This wasn't meant to break you. This was to show your strength and power. Look at that, Ace of Wands. All right, Ace of Wands, yeah. So the opportunity, this is for you to take the wand to grow from this. This is all about aces are beginnings. So this is a new beginning, a new way to look at something. This is this is for you to have that aha moment and to be able to grow from those losses, so you do not have to live in regret. And the way you look at losses and are for you to be able to transform and change the way you maneuver, because others, we cannot change others, but we can only change. And this is a chance for you to lead your own path forward. This is all about purpose. This is all about growth. This is about, the wands are the fire, the desire, the passion, the purpose, the strength to take that lead, and that moment of realization to understand a deeper path, a deeper purpose, that to move forward in a different way, in different manners, and to wake up that creativity, the purpose to create whatever you desire. So all of these negative things that happened in the past they were branches off to your purpose, to gain the momentum to grow. These times of doubt, and these times of sorrow, and times of losses, there is that bridge that we don't see in that unknown place, to offering a lesson to be learned, and to take that energy to grow in those uncomfortable situations. Those are when we actually grow the most. Flowing in a different direction. That you're not in the dark. You are moving differently, not needing your eyesight, but you can use your intuition, your feelings. All right? Trust your own growth, on your own strength. And this is the sun, but it's Leo energy still. And the success, the happiness, and the source of your power comes from your strength. And the strength comes from all the chaos that you're able to turn around and take the lead, take your wand, and create an adventure out of this new area that you're growing in. Because once you've learned these lessons, you're able to understand you're not depleted, and then you get your energy back, you get your strength back, your courage, and it's almost like you're this youthful energy, not holding on to all the weight of the world, all this regret. It's 5 plus 5 is 10, and that new beginning, 10 turns into 1. It's to look at the flip side of things, not to only look at the bad. There is, in that situation, a chance to grow and flow. You choose to stand still or to move forward. So this is all about leadership, taking that role, taking that chance to step out of those tough times and to see the bigger picture. Temperance, yeah, it's rising above. It's all about that peace of mind, that you're not that situation. You're above the situation, and you're able to see it from a clear view. Let's pull one more card. 6 of Cups. I was thinking the 6 of Cups, because after the 5 is 6, which is all about nostalgia, memories, things that didn't break you made you stronger. And to connect back to that youthful energy, that generous, happy energy, the memories, but to get the things that you also have to be grateful for those tough times, because they are what made you have these realizations. So we have the good memories we want to hold on to, but those, obviously the bad memories, the bad times, you don't want to hold on to. You don't want to see regret. You need to have a deeper understanding that it all connects together. All right. So what you have learned, those challenging times that you've gone through, have built you into this stronger person. And don't forget your strength. Don't forget to encourage others, because we've all had a tough battle. We're all here standing in our own growth, our own success, and our own happiness. So it's better to share it. Share it, and so we can, I mean, the sun, there's enough sun for everybody. We don't have to, don't have time to burden ourselves with conflicts and fights. You know, it's very important to close yourself off from those conflicts. It's almost better to say to somebody, you know, you win, you're right, even if you don't agree, because it's not about who being right. It's not about the ego. It's not about those arguments, having to have the last word. You know, that's not the winner. The winner is the one who can grow and transform those tough times and change change the way they've done things. And I feel like this is like leading your purpose. It's always doing things one way. Ooh. And having to face your own self, and sometimes having to even admit you're wrong when you actually know you're right. And sometimes later on, it's like, wow, why didn't I do that sooner? Because it activates something in all of us, right? Not when you want to be right, but when you know you're right. It's almost like it feels like you've been defeated, you know, but we're just defeating ourselves by arguing. And this is the number 2, activation. Humans discovering fire, Africa. So this is discovering your fire, discovering your true purpose. It's not about being right or wrong. It's just about working together. How we all have different opinions, different thoughts. And some we have to just accept and move away from, you know. This person's looking at their fire, not really acknowledging the other person. The other person may be a different place in their life. So if somebody activates, don't act on your aggressive side or your anger. Move away from that kind of energy. You'll discover more about yourself. You'll discover life is much more pleasant, not having to be right or wrong, but letting the fire burn slowly. Not just leading your path, but allowing everybody to see the path. Even if we have to move away from others or move away from certain conversations, don't let your fire get in the way and end up burning down those bridges where you're able to control your power, control your having the strength and the courage to not be reactive and then regret it later, right? This is discovering something truth about some kind of truth about activation, some kind of act. So movement, fire. This is a new way of doing something, a new way of growing, getting back to being kind to each other. We have trust on the bottom, 41. 4 + 1 is 5, so it's 5, 5, 5. Change. We have to start change has to start with yourself. If you want the world to change, change starts with ourselves within. So breakthrough, this is definitely a breakthrough. Testing boundaries, going on a new adventure. All right, so we have now traveling 1 million years ago to the Lake Turkana, the region of Africa. are going to sit so far into the past, it is surprisingly easy. We are sitting next to a muscular man. Later he will be called a species of early human Homo erectus. As we watch, he carefully blows on small embers, dry grasses, and twigs to increase the fire's size. He sits back and holds his hands towards the fire to warm them. So the discovery of fire will be a game changer for these early humans. Dry grasses and twigs to increase the fire's size. He sits back and holds his hands towards the fire to warm them. So the discovery of fire will be a game changer. It will provide protection, expand their tool making, and improve their ability to hunt. Cooking will also, this is like the reading I just did with the milk and honey, again, nurturing. Cooking, reduce the amount of energy required, will also kill the parasites, interesting, and release nutrients. So the light and warmth will allow for human activity and interaction to continue when sunset might have been required. The activation of fire is transformative. Transformation, of course, acting on transformation. Transformation is hard, it's unsettling, and it's during those tough times, those unsettling times, where we actually transform the most, or those are the times asking to transform. All right, and it's not easy. It always feels like it's a loss, or because we're looking at something that was holding us in a one way of thinking. But this is the opportunity to grow and flow and change this direction and taking the lead. Taking the lead by activating your spiritual growth. So this is all about memories that we all kind of have, I believe, from this time period, right? I feel like we all kind of have a little bit of memories in this activation. And number 2 is about connecting. So I feel like connecting these 2 periods together. So an activation and emergence of a vibrant, radiant energy is occurring in your life. This can be an enthralling and exciting time for you. Just as the warmth of the sun activates a sprout to push through the soil into the light. It activates a sprout to push through from those dark times, right? The dark times is where we grow. So to take the lead and to enhance your life in this growth. And it even says, as we watch carefully, blows on a small ember on the picture. And twigs. You see right there, and twigs. Ember to twigs to grow. Look at this, and it's like you're holding this. So this is a great time to start projects, start something new, a new adventure. Ideas that have been incubating within you for a long time are now being activated and moving towards a manifestation. So just as the sparks of a new flame need to be cupped and protected from the wind as they build, and just as those early vulnerable sprouts need protection from the weather until they grow strong and tall, so do you need protection. Protect your ideas, discoveries, and projects in their infancy. And I feel like this is that time to be generous and kind. Generous and kind. Not be too combative with somebody's giving you any kind of feedback. Don't get too snappy. So be careful to whom you tell your thoughts. Exactly. Careful who you tell your thoughts and innovations to. You may regret it. You may regret your conversations, or regret arguments you have, or it may put just a damper on your ideas. So share your ideas only with those who will be supportive. All right? Yeah. I feel like this is those times that you're going to grow. You're going to enhance your ideas, and you're going to be able to put your act on these creative memories, these creative sprouts of ideas that are growing, and they're going to, this is asking you to be open-minded and free-spirited and take this adventure not to put any bad intent from the past. This is a new sprout, new ideas that's being activated. All right, so make sure you're putting your creation and your energy on keeping your thoughts present, positive, and learning from the past, but not being stuck on them. Okay, grow from those experiences. Grow from these experiences. Take a risk. Take those risks in those uncomfortable places. All right, don't let the past hold you back. Until next time, bye, soul family.